Okay, let's talk about focus and fine-tuning our energy through a busy day. I'm here at the Art Museum, it's totally gorge. I have the room to myself for now, we'll see. So Brain Fresh, I like to share a neuroscience framework for busy professionals so you can use guideposts to build your beautiful life and find peace of mind. And courageous impact, leave a courageous impact, because I don't think we all should be running around trying to find the secret to life. There are research studies that show us really what brings us joy and meaning and how we can leave an impact, how we can live fully in our strengths. So I say, why not use them? So people have worked hard, gotten grants, figured out these projects. So interestingly, I love to walk in nature. And when I walk in nature, I feel settled, rebalanced, energized. Same thing with art. When I'm in art, like this beautiful setting, there's a statue here with absolutely no clothes on to my left, so I'm trying to avoid that so I don't get dinged down the videos. But what helps us fine-tune our energy during a busy day, a lot of the studies show us that even just looking at pictures of nature, but even getting out in nature is even better, and it actually helps our attention. So there's interesting studies. There was a 2019 study with kids and adolescents. If they walked in nature or even looked at pictures of nature, it was cognitively restoring. So there is a really strong argument to get kids out for recess, but adults too, right? So we need our recess, we need breaks throughout our busy days. There also was a 2008 study from Dr. Berman, again, looking at walking in nature, how it cognitively restored adults. And so people had higher attention spans after they were in nature. And his study showed that we have different attention patterns when we're in nature, because as opposed to an urban walk, walking in the city compared to walking in nature. We don't have to worry about getting hit by a car and all the noise and stuff. There's more sympathetic activity in the urban setting. So if we want to rebalance and find some energy in busy work days, we can, number one, look at pictures of nature or try to look out the window and see nature, or go out in nature for a little break. The recommendation from some leaders like Dr. Boyatzis is 3 times a day, take a parasympathetic break. If it's not a meal, it's take a break, think of something you're grateful for, look at nature. Now we know nature can restore our cognitive abilities and our attention. We can also dispute thoughts and myths. So there's this myth that we should work through the day, get it all done, and maybe start exercising or walking when we're retired. So we need to be sure that we're using these breaks throughout our day, throughout our week, to help our cognitive restoration. And then we need to tune in, so in an emotional sense, like a climate sense, like what is our climate, our emotional climate? Are we sad? Are we happy? Are we frustrated? Where are we? And just acknowledge. And maybe there are some activities, there's some researchers that showed us some ways that we can help ourselves lean more towards positive emotions rather than negative, because positive emotions, we are more creative, we have better perceptions, and of course, doing things like walking in nature can help. So this is Dr. Mary Rentzel. I have a company called Brain Fresh. I love to help busy professionals use neuroscience strategies to find joy and meaning at work. So you can build a beautiful life. I don't think it should be either or. We ought to be able to build a beautiful life and work a job that we love and find meaning, so we can leave an impact, a courageous impact in our communities. Reach out. I'll leave a list of 10 brain tips just to help for the busy leader, and why they're important, and why they're important now, not when we retire. A lot of times I hear people say, sure, I'll get on it when I retire. Nope. We know now that these studies have shown us that we can be cognitively restored with these quick actions, and that it helps our attention. Okay, you got this.